So there I was, slamming my oven door, mock interrogating a telemarketer like a deranged popcorn munching detective. Anger, oh, she came for me today, in full drama, lashes, and stilettos. And honestly, I learned something pretty profound. This isn't just about spam calls. It's about how we handle anger. Whether you're dealing with a relentless scammer or your lover just pulled a classic forget the text back moment, today I'm sharing how to release anger creatively and wisely without burning down your relationships or your kitchen. Part 1, the phone call heard around the block. Let's start with a confession. I've come a long way in regulating my anger. I used to explode, leak, implode, and now I usually just breathe, pause, and process like a Zen master with Wi-Fi. But today I snapped. I was getting hourly scam calls for 48 hours straight. I asked politely, firmly, please remove me from your list. They didn't. So I called back and I got petty with it. Hey, I'm just here to interrupt your day like you've interrupted mine. Tell me everything. I got my popcorn, I got my raisinets. Let's bond, let's do the thing. Slammed my oven door so hard, I'm sure a neighbor considered calling for a wellness check. And afterwards, I felt off, not just because of the anger, but because I knew better. The truth about anger, part 2. Here's the thing. All anger is justified. Every flash of rage, every clenched jaw, every sarcastic text or burning glare, it's valid. But justified doesn't mean helpful. Anger is powerful, but when it's not conscious, it becomes a punishment we serve to ourselves. Anger says something is not okay, but then we have to ask, is this a fire I need to feed, or is it one to warm my hands before I move forward? Part 3, external anger versus relational anger. External triggers like scammers, traffic, tech failures, these are often out of our control, but we can control our response. What I learned today, if I had paused, gotten still, I could have traced the source, Googled my business listing, solved the problem without frying my nervous system. This is where Buddha's 4 noble truths and the Eightfold Path come in. Number 1 is that suffering is inevitable. 2, what is the cause of the suffering? Usually it's clinging, reactivity. And number 3, there's a path out. And number 4 is the path, which is awareness, mindfulness, and wise action, aka Buddha's Eightfold Path. And that scammer didn't deserve my peace, but I did. Part 4, when anger shows up in relationships. Now let's talk about the real battlefield, romantic relationships. Anger here gets intimate. It doesn't just flare up, it cuts deep. It triggers attachment wounds, power dynamics, and old ghosts. So when you or your partner are red hot with rage, step away. Not to punish, but to settle the mud in your emotional waters. Self-reflect. What is this really about? Abandonment? Not being seen? Powerlessness? Repair the conversation. When both people have cooled, you come back, you speak, you listen. Find the nourishment. Maybe it's compromise. Maybe it's a boundary. Maybe it's just saying, that really hurt me, and I want us to grow from it. Part 5, tools to channel your anger creatively. Let me give you some tools so that your next meltdown doesn't become a meltdown scene. Anger walk. No phone, just you and the pavement. Talk it out loud if you need to. Voice memo rant. Say everything. Record yourself. Then delete it. Or keep it for awareness. Just don't send it to your ex, please. Number 3, shake. This is often what dogs do when they experience trauma, no matter how minor. There's a lot of wisdom in that. Something I like to do is scream into a pillow. I also have tried going to the gym and just letting the punching bag have it. Oh my gosh, that's a great release. Let your body speak so your mind doesn't have to sabotage. Number 4 is practicing stillness, solution mode. Once the heat passes, get curious. What's the next wise move? What will actually bring me peace? You don't have to pretend you're above anger, but you also don't have to become your anger. Whether it's your partner or a scammer, ask, is this worth my peace? Then let the mud settle. Come back to calm. From that space, you can actually find a solution. And that's not weakness, that's wisdom. Stay passionate, stay kind, and stay powerful. If this hit home like that oven door, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might be angry but ready to grow. And tell me in the comments, what's one way you've channeled your anger creatively instead of destructively? Sincerely, and with love, Guru Amora.